Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already... Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Seedorf. Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Rummenigge. Can he get it through?
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, and the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Lyon are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Seedorf. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Rijkaard proves too strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Pullet chasing after it. And they're back on the ball again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball has bounced loose now. Azar. Now it's Azar. And he was quick to react. Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great ball. Messi. John Book Hyundai Motors applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Seedorf touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pullet. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. 30 minutes gone. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Seedorf. That is lovely. Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Pullet. So So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Can he put it away? Now that is commitment to the cause. Tries a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Goes to finish! He's got the shot away! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Keeper is right behind it.
Hullet will have to accept some flack.
And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Lyon have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Maldini, and that is expertly dealt with.
Oh, really well played.
Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Decent hit! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
Lyon have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's managed to get free. Salah. And here's Hullet. Oh, important interception. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Seagull! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rummenigge. Hazard. Keeper's ball. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Roberto Baggio. Maldini. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Messi. Seedorf. Pinches it off him. Roberto Baggio. And here's Gullit. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gullit. He won't be happy with that one. Played back in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great chance! So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Hazard. Number 23, Messi. Number 8, Gullit. Number 14,
That should get the job done.
Rummenigge. Number 6,
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Number 10,
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 21,
Now it's Ribéry.
Mbappe.
Oh, such a
Number
clever
3,
touch.
Matthäus. Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard. That's very neat. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in this.
In with a header! And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Matthäus.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in, surely!
Been indicated.
Thomas. Matthäus. And it's Ribéry. Rummenigge. Matthäus. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.
And did I hear you say we're made for each other? Breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're Roma than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and...
Big chance! And another try! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Heads it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short, and here's Seedorf. John Book Hyundai Motors are looking to go forward now. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lyon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hits one! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Lyon are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
Great hit! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And the shot! He's kicked it out just.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Lyon have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Lyon have hit a quick-fire double here. It's Van Dijk. Bellingham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a promising run he's making on... Had a shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Hullet. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pull it. Driving through the middle. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge. And no, that was never going to make it. Lyon heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Roberto Baggio. And it's Rijkaard. Vieira. And he was quick to react.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lyon finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Roberto
2
Baggio.
added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
really well cleared. That is a brilliant interception. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Lovely. Roberto Baggio! And that's it. And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Lyon have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Maldini attempts a clearance. Mohamed Salah. Pullet on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Now it's Pullet. That's a decent clearance. So, third quarter of the game. Maldini with the clearance. Gabriel. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Seedorf gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That'll be a throw-in.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieira. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution... It's Salah! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes
Mbappe.
on both sides, actually.
Number 6.
Lyon
Bellingham.
are at the peak
Coming on
of
the
their
field,
powers. As for
number
their
14,
opponents, a long way from that.
Rummenigge.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only
Rodri.
doubt is how many is
Substitution in
coming.
progress. The attendance for this
Touré.
match was 72,300.
He's in plenty of space here. Pedri, he's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainment.
Chance for the header! And that has faded wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gullit. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pass is just off target. Rodri. Gullit. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And here's Gullit. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge! Now it's Ribéry. That is a great pick out. Nice control. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry proves just a little bit. Ribéry! So their fourth quarter of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be a throw-in. Pedri. Rijkaard. Giroud. Giroud was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Giroud. And the shot! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, what a climb! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Gullit. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Gullit! Pedri, very much a man of this moment.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. Ribéry. Can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. And that will be it. Lyon really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.